Trip Digital Radio Sound Art Expression. You're back, DJ Journey, and we're in the building again. Woo woo! With the Cypher Connection. What's going on? Happy New Year, guys.
Happy 2020.
Happy New Year. Happy
New Year.
2020.
How you guys feel? You feel like,
Feel
ready to do
energized.
futuristic things?
Heck yeah.
We up in the future now.
Yeah.
I feel
2020.
grateful. I feel like everything's magnified.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be blessed infinitely in 2020.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the year of vision. Whatever vision you have.
It is.
It's in the title,
Show me
2020.
documentation.
Heck yeah,
It's
it's in
clear.
the title, 2020.
That's
We got
really-
it. Whatever vision you have, this is the year you go out and
Okay.
get it.
Facts.
So
Go out and
shout
get
out
it.
to all you lazy people. If you haven't been working, it's not your time.
It's not your time.
Okay.
Get up.
Hey.
Get up. It's time to get
But you
up.
still got time in 2020.
Yeah, you got 10 years to get it together. I mean, we
This
work in
decade.
decades, we work in decades here. That's what's up. So what's going on? So you guys are back. You just had a show. What was it, a week ago or something like that?
Couple days ago,
Couple
week
days ago.
Yeah, on the 7th actually.
On 7.
Yeah, so about 2 days ago, we had our first Cypher connection of the year.
2020 Cypher Connection.
Yeah, super lit, super great, good vibes all around for sure.
So with last year being what it was, and this year, did people come back with that energy and ready to perform this year?
Oh
the first
yeah,
Cypher
yeah.
Connection?
I think with last year we ended with the bang, especially after we had Love Jams.
Yeah.
That was just such a success. We had artists come in and the community, and we donated a lot of food and goods, and there were families in need, and so without that unity and that love, like it was felt. It was December, it was a holiday, so we really felt that, and then
It carried, huh?
It carried as soon as-
into the shebang of 2020.
I have to say on this last show at the Cypher Connection, it was just fun energy.
Electric.
Right? It just, from the beginning to end, it was just fun energy. It was just,
Yes.
yeah, so it's an exciting year.
Everyone was on, even though it was cold outside, it was on fire.
Yeah.
Like people were dripping, people were getting down, and it was just a vortex of energy this time. I feel like it really carried into the 2020
Right.
after Love Jam. So
After
we
Love
feel
Jams,
we feel so blessed and grateful.
Yeah, just positive vibes, right?
Yeah.
More positive vibes.
So who was the highlight of the last show? Who stood out?
For
For
me,
I wanna know who you stood out for
honestly-
you, girl.
Honestly, I'm going to tell the truth. All our artists are great, but I'd have to say for me, who stood out was the host this time. I mean,
Really?
was the
You're
host
just saying
this
that
time.
because he's here.
I know, I'm
Come
biased.
on.
I am a
Because
little
we're
biased.
next to
But
each other?
no. I thought there were some topics that were brought up that could have gotten really dark. It was very dark, and you turned it, and you showed the value of it. You brought the point, but you made it was more an awareness instead of going into a darker place.
Yeah.
You kept the good, positive energy on serious topics, and for me, that's a good host, right?
Thank you.
Someone that can do that and not bring the energy down, but still have it lifted, even if these are dark topics.
So was that dance, comedian, performance, or how did that transpire?
Well, there was a couple of deep issues I think that we talked about.
One of
mental
them,
health.
One of them
During the
was
show?
It was during the show.
Show.
People
Okay.
after like one of the people that performed actually brought up mental health, and so after his performance, interviewed him real quick, and we just got deep into the discussion. Like so people started opening up about their mental health,
Right.
and just to bring light to that it's all actually all good, that we all need some sort of form of like strengthening our mental health, just like going to the gym, right? We go in then to work out, right, our bodies, but also we got to work out our mind. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's important to
Right.
practice that, and it's okay to actually practice working
Right.
out our intellectual mind,
Yeah.
which is important.
I mean,
Exactly.
do you guys think the mental health is from those individuals, or it's from the lack of connecting, isolation? What is it?
Yes.
What do you think it's from?
I think
Combination.
there are individuals that do need specific care, but the majority is we are losing connection in this day and age. I mean, we have the whole world in our phones and on our laptops. We can get any information. We could talk to any person, but at the same time, we're the most disconnected ever. People are literally dying of loneliness more than they are for cigarettes. It's like that's an epidemic. And that's the problem. We isolate ourselves. We need to tell more stories. If more of us shared our stories, we'd realize that we're not alone. I'm not the only one that thinks this way. I'm not the only one going through this. So we need to connect and speak our truth, speak our
fully
lives.
connect.
Yeah.
Well, that's the premise of Cypher Circle Connection.
That's
right.
right.
Connection.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's
It is
what
the
we're
premise.
And it's great because that's what we really felt this last show for 2020. It was great, just good energy, wasn't it? It was just like really good energy,
it was
fun.
High frequency for sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
And then there was another there was an artist that brought up the issue of Iran and what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
And that could have went a little dark too, and again you turned it around. And then there was another lady, and she said that she wanted to show what a good relationship between America and Iran would be, and she went up and hugged him
In front of everybody.
in front of everyone.
And everyone would literally at the same time,
Right,
and then
was
like
powerful.
cheered on, and like it was roaring energy of like
Right.
celebration and like pure love, no
Love.
judgment, zero judgment in the room, honestly.
Love, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it goes to show you how, one person that's negative can represent a group, and it's time for more leaders like you guys. I mean, to come in to actually build a platform, have people come in comfortably and be themselves.
Right.
Yes,
So I
absolutely.
think we need more of this. We definitely need more of this.
Yes, absolutely. And to be honest, one of my standouts. Thank you for you're so.
it's
I love this
true.
baby girl. This is baby girl Sylvia.
It's
you
group
know.
props here. Group
Yes.
props.
But who stood out to me that night was one of the artists that came for the first time to Cypher Connection. She goes by the name of the Twitch Kid,
Oh yeah.
AKA Soul.
Yes.
aka Solomon.
Yeah.
And it
A
was,
lot of aliases, huh?
yeah, she was a full character. She was pretty intergalactic. He was super out of this world, and I just wanted to give a shout out to the Twitch Kid. Woo
Amazing,
woo!
yeah.
Yeah, full unique style, and just all about just being in his full, like representing himself with no judgment, and like not being afraid to be judged himself. So
Right.
that was very important.
And he did this crazy things with these crystals. It was like this juggling thing. Like there's this
Yeah.
old
Crystal
movie called,
balls.
crystal balls. There's this old movie called Labyrinth. And
I watched that.
have you
That's-
seen
Oh, you
it?
seen
Well,
that
David
one?
Bowie. Yeah,
It's
he does.
trippy.
He did that. He was doing that with it was amazing. I was like, it's amazing. So very talented, very, very talented.
Yeah.
What's up? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, we got to keep the show moving. Trip Digital Radio Sound Art Expression. We'll be back with an artist that you guys want to interview.
That's right. Shout out.
Cypher Connection family.
Honestly,
That's what's up. We'll be back. Trip Digital Radio Sound Art Expression. We're back. We got a new group in. Introduce yourselves.
What up? What up? I'm Sylvester, aka Equal,
Yes.
the DJ for the Cypher Connection.
I'm Maurice Sanchez. I'm the audio guy. Anything technical, hopefully lighting and projection, all that good stuff soon.
Yeah. So you won't be doing CPR, any of that stuff like that?
None. Don't look for
saving
me.
Lives. All right, cool.
Nothing.
I'm certified, ladies.
That's what's up, man. So we got you guys here, man, from a sound perspective. Like, what are you hearing through these microphones and through these speakers? Are you hearing passion? Are you hearing conviction? Are you hearing BS? Are you hearing people that just want to be seen? Like, what's your take on the artists? that you-
As far as like some of the artists that come
Yeah.
through are pretty dope. There's some people
Dope.
that come through and the patterns that they spit, I'm like, wow, like you guys are on it. So definitely there's a collective group of people who are still pushing forth the evolution of hip hop, ciphers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I do sometimes hear a little bit of the BS crowd, but you can already tell who it's going to be. But for the most part, I've been seeing a lot of talent that's been coming around lately. So yeah, I'd say it's some good stuff. Yeah.
So what's your role again with Cypher Connection? You're like the DJ, the music provider.
Yeah, so basically I'm the DJ of the whole event. I just try to tie in the hip hop that I love, as well as sometimes push forward into what we're kind of hearing today. But normally, when it comes to playing the tracks in between, talking and whatnot, I'll play the tracks that I like or that I'm comfortable with. And then when it comes to the freestyle or the cypher round, that's where I'll play like more of the trappy kind of beats, because I know that people might want to get down on that. So that's kind of how I choose.
I didn't ask you this question last time you were here, but
Yeah.
name some of the producers that have sent in the beats. I know you're making beats. You
Mhm.
have a couple more guys.
So there's Josta, and there was obviously you, Andrew, which is Kiki's cousin, and also had a friend of mine just recently submit some of his beats, Darren Salazar. So he submitted some beats. There's also Rudy Six.
Okay.
I forgot what he changed his name so much now. I'm like, I don't know what his tagline is now. So Rudy Six submitted some beats, as well as Carlton Fresh.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been kind of spinning their tracks here and there.
Yeah.
And some new guys that came through just last week, earlier this week. There's a guy named what's his name? Ali something. Ali Slaps. Ali Slaps.
That's his name.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Ali
I'm
Slaps.
confirming.
So yeah. And so I'll put that in a little bit.
So how could other producers be involved in that rotation? Like, what's the process?
It's easier for me to either if you have it on a thumb drive,
Yeah.
but they can also send it to the email, which is the email that is provided
We
with
set it up. Yeah.
yeah the Trip Digital
Yeah.
radio info at Trip Digital
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
So we need more producers, man. Like,
Yeah,
we need
That'd be great.
definitely.
more
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
to the ongoing process that you guys are setting up, man.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. So your role, let's get into your role because you got a very, very technical situation going on here.
Yeah, I do the dirty work.
Yeah.
I run the cables
Yeah.
and
So you like pull the cable. When
Yeah,
you
all
got a
that
whack
stuff.
rapper. Come on.
yeah, I will. I haven't yet, but I will.
I know you guys got that beeping system where when no one can curse.
You know
so-
what? I was just about to talk to him today to set that up on a button right on his board. One curse, beep beep, 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 beep. Yep. and if he looked at me, he gave me the wink. Boom,
Nice.
muted.
Out of there. So, any highlights on favorite artists that you guys saw last week? Because I know I interviewed Sylvester, but any highlights on the artists that you saw last week or earlier this week, right?
Yeah, I was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little biased, but I love Twitch Kid. I'm a little biased because I've known Twitch, so we grew up together.
Okay.
So, but I mean, he's good. He's real good.
Rapper, singer.
Rapper and singer. Started off with musical theater.
Dope.
Crazy. I've seen him evolve throughout all the years we were roommates, and just to be, in his life,
Yeah.
and we kind of bounce back and forth off each other with ideas and
Mhm.
creatively, and should I do this, should I do that, hook me up with concerts, put me in venues, and I mean
So
we've
it's your
been part
boy. It's
yeah
your boy. You
exactly
like, hook him
yeah
up, man.
but you know
It's like
what
some insider trade.
but you
man.
know what
hold it down.
I mean but you should check it out. I
But you
mean
co-signing dopeness. though,
yes
right? Okay.
yeah I wouldn't be around, or I wouldn't be vouching for him if he wasn't good.
Yeah.
So
So is
great.
he on
Spotify,
iTunes, he's on all of that?
everything. You
Okay.
can check it out at Twitch Kid, and on Instagram, Lonely Twitch Kid.
Lonely Twitch Kid.
Yep.
Got to get him some friends, man.
Yeah.
Gotta keep him
Besides
from
just
being
us two.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So yeah, we're gonna keep the show moving, and we're gonna get to the interview. So let's take a break. We will be back. Trip Digital Radio, Sound Art Expression, Cypher Connection.
Yeah.
Peace.
Trip Digital Radio, Sound Art Expression. We're back. Kiki, what's going on? Cypher Connection.
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good. Happy
Good.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2020.
Yes.
Happy new decade.
Yes. Are
Yes.
we ready for it? That's the question.
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Yeah, you got to
2020?
stay ready.
They say that.
I know.
People be getting ready in the morning. Like, oh, I gotta get ready. But yeah, you gotta stay ready. That's what's up. So you got a guest with us today.
We got a guest. We got a special guest here, an artist.
up?
Mm-hmm.
And let's introduce this guy, because I already know the pedigree, man. I've seen this guy before.
So this guy came to our first Cypher Connection and has been coming pretty consistently. And he also performed at our Love Jam event, which was the charity event that we had in December. So we got right here my boy Willie V.
What's up?
V, what's going on?
Thank you for
man?
having me.
Welcome
Thank you
to
for having
the
me.
show. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year.
Oh, happy New Year to you too.
And wow, you're pretty dope, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty into it. Like, tell me this. I have a few questions before
Okay.
you get into it. I'm gonna grill you a little bit. Are you from a musical family background? Or?
In a way, yes. My dad
Yeah.
used to make music. My dad actually used to rap as well.
Okay. You
He
guys got a song together? I mean,
oh no.
collabo dad.
Nah, he stopped rapping and started managing like other artists and all that. But he never told me that until like he didn't talk about it too much until after I started making music.
Okay.
So it was but I knew that he liked hip hop a lot. He would always tell me like the behind the scenes actions, what was going on, what certain things meant. So it's
Yeah.
like he always kept me updated and informed.
Yeah, I can see that, man, because you got a boom bap kind of 90s kind of style. I'm like, where do you get that from? He's young. So, that's
Yeah.
cool to know that your dad's in it.
Yeah,
That's
most
what's up.
definitely.
So, Kiki, what you got for us?
Well,
coming up?
first off, tell the people where you're from, Willie B.
So I'm from Chino, born in Montclair. but
Chino?
raised in Chino.
Yep,
You know where
hometown.
it is.
What's the hand thing for?
I don't
'Cause
know.
Every
Oh, me?
every city in California got a hand thing. It's like Orange County's the O and Chino's the
Well, you
Yeah, I
gotta
don't
say
know.
Chino.
I don't.
So
I
it's
don't
like
do
the
anything. I'll be
inflection.
honest. I don't know. I'm just moving.
Chino.
Okay.
Gotta say it like
you
that.
know Chino,
Right?
Chino, that's
There's actually a chant for Chino. That's why.
There is.
Well, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
For our high
I didn't-
school. Did you go to
Oh, I
Chino
went to
High?
Lugo. I went to
Yeah,
Don Lugo.
see.
Yeah, that was why. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh, my bad. All right, so you're from Chino. Tell the people what kind of artist you are.
So we're talking just what kind of music I create, basically.
Yeah.
So I can't say what music I create technically. I got into music because one of my main goals in life was to literally help the world, and it was through any way that I could.
Mhm.
So the way I see it, I just don't try to define myself into like a particular box. I just say that I'm an artist, period.
Okay.
So it allows me to branch out into whatever type of style I want to get into. You
All
know what I mean?
right. Yeah.
So I would say
that-
universal. actually.
Okay. I like that because that's pretty much the embodiment of Cypher Connection.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just
So-
great.
Plus, it's better for you to stay unboxed because the world's gonna box you anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't box yourself.
Exactly.
So with that being said, what kind of message do you like to send through your music?
Love and positivity
Okay.
above all else. Like
Okay.
I have my next album, aka is on the way.
Okay.
It goes through my deepest and darkest times, but like somehow I put a positive twist on it,
Mhm.
and it like as they were talking about before, it was a lot to do with my mental health and how I got through that, and it was just how I was able to empower myself through whatever I was going through, like
Mhm.
through depression, suicide, whatever, etc.
So you take people through a journey.
A whole journey.
Yeah.
The
a
whole
whole
album is a journey.
No, but I was. I looked at you like.
All pun intended. So,
No pun intended. Okay, so what kind of artists or musicians would you say that inspired you in your music?
When I first started off, it was Big Sean and Childish Gambino. I wouldn't say I was
Hey.
intentionally inspired by them,
Yeah.
but a lot of people told me that I sounded like them, and I could see how.
Uh-huh.
The second album, I would say more J. Cole, but this album, I would say it was just me.
Okay.
Like this one, I had to like pull from inside of me and
Okay.
just see what I could put out there.
Okay, cool. So how many albums do you have?
Right now is 2.
Oh, you have 2 albums.
Yes.
All right, cool. And then you're working on one?
I'm working on one more.
Okay. And when can we hear that?
TBD, to be determined.
TBD.
Yes.
How long have you been working on it?
I've been writing it for about a year.
Oh, wow.
A year and a half almost. But I've been I've been locked in the studio these past couple months just recording nonstop. But after that, shoot it to the manager, see how things go.
Okay.
See when it gets
So you
released.
got a team?
I have a small team. It's still growing, but
Mhm.
I do have a small team.
Mhm.
So yeah.
does your dad manage you?
No.
No.
He does things on the side, but I got
Throws you a bone here and there, but
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
like do this, do that. But yeah, I do have like official managers. He's like another manager to me too.
Tell me this is according to the album. Are they concept albums where you're coming up with a title and then every song is kind of directed towards that title, or these are just songs that are just collages that you make into albums?
In a way, it's a mixture of both. Like I can give you an example. So for my last album, the first song is conscious, the second song is egotistical, third song is a love song, but it's like it's my life journey actually. That's exactly what it is. So the title, it matches what I learned as a whole, but it's not, it doesn't sound like it's exactly related to the album. I'm just taking you through a time of my life and like everything that I learned in each moment.
Okay. You're just kind of capsulizing that period of your time and making it into an album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like a memoir.
I like that. I really like that. A memoir.
You can use that.
Okay, so we mentioned earlier that you're from Chino. The Cypher Connection is in Orange County. So how did you hear about the Cypher Connection?
My friend Andrew.
Okay.
You know Andrew.
And who's Andrew?
Andrew Substance. He
Oh, Substance. I forgot about that. Okay.
He introduced me to the Cypher Connection. He told me about it and he asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. I said, of course. And came through it to it. They took me into it. Or you guys welcomed me with open arms. I was nervous the first time, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I like the whole idea of it.
Okay, good. So Substance, just to kind of go back to that was Andrew's producer name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andrew is obviously my cousin from the last interview. He mentioned that, but he is production assistant for the Cypher Connection. So obviously, like, everyone kind of like tells people about like the Cypher Connection and brings artists in. So he brought you in to the Cypher Connection. You performed. You came like a few times. You were coming pretty consistently every month. And then we invited you to come and perform at the Love Jam. How was that?
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
And
Like
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I like the fact that it was a charity. I like it performing for charity events. It's like a different vibe to me. To the entire audience too. So yeah, that was a great experience.
Good, yeah. We appreciate you coming and supporting our community out here in Orange County that need the help.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you? Like, I see this right here that you're wearing.
Oh yeah, I just started making some merchandise.
Do you have
it's
parting
not
gifts
dropped yet, huh?
Do you have parting gifts?
I
We
do.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have
Ooh,
like
we
10
have-
people in here.
Yo, I got I
They
got
all
it.
look medium. Everybody's a medium.
Shoot. Right now, I'm just a spokesperson right now. I don't have them dropped yet, not yet, but
Okay.
And it's
I'm
got
just-
a code.
What
Yes.
size is that one?
This one's a large.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This one's an extra large.
We'll share that. I'll wear it on one day.
You can take it. You can take it tomorrow. But I do have a scan code on here. I'm actually gonna change the design on it. I'm wearing this today just to put it out there for right now. It's not the final product, but
Okay.
it's basically almost done.
Yeah.
But the scan code is supposed to take you directly to my Instagram profile, which also links to my
Perfect.
other Instagram profile. Because I
Oh.
have one for this brand and one for my artist profile, and it also has my website on there.
Oh, that's smart. That's good.
Smart
Yeah.
marketing.
So how many pieces do you got going on? Is this just one of many, or
Right now, I have black hoodie, white hoodie,
Okay.
black t-shirt, white t-shirt, and I got some other designs that this is like a logo for me.
Oh,
I have
okay.
other designs that are not an official logo on the way.
So is this your design? Did you design this yourself?
No, I had somebody draw. I told them what I wanted. But I
Uh-huh.
had somebody draw it. Somebody else color it. Somebody else cut it out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
shout out to that team. It looks dope.
For real. Thank
Yeah,
you.
It's when you start growing your hair because your hair is longer now. You're gonna keep keep changing
Oh,
the
man.
logo.
I
as the
was
hair get
thinking of that
longer.
too.
You got to.
I was
man.
honestly thinking that. Because I was thinking, man, I need to make this longer. But I think I just got to stick with this.
It's like the young you.
Honestly. Hey, the inner child of me, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Got to keep it over the heart.
So this is new. What else do you got going on? Do you have any shows where people can come and
Shows
watch
right
you?
now? No, I don't have any shows right now. I'm like literally in album mode. When I'm in album mode, like I'm in the zone.
Okay.
So it's like it's that low key. I got some music videos on the way.
Okay, I was just gonna ask
That-
you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully a couple freestyles soon that I got written down. It's just getting the videos together. So
Mhm.
yeah, I got a few things coming out this year. This year's like I got everything planned out. On like
Okay.
what I want to do.
Okay, you got a vision for it.
Yeah.
A 2020 vision.
Always have 2020
There we
vision.
go.
Got to keep it clear.
All right. I think that's all I can. Oh, what do you? Okay, speaking of 2020? What are your goals for this year? And like, what do you see yourself in the future as far as your music career?
Future for this year?
For this
Music-
year, for
or the
2020,
career in general.
and then yeah,
Okay, so for
and
this
beyond.
year, for this year, one is be financially independent. Two, sell out like shows back to back to back. Three, drop the music videos, like clothes and merch, everything. And I'm not gonna get into everything right now, but for the entire music career,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be the biggest artist. I am the biggest artist in the world, and I'm gonna change everybody. Like, I'm not gonna I can't physically change somebody, but do my best to change people through positivity and love and all that. So
All right.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Love that. Yeah. Sounds good.
One day at a time, man.
Exactly.
One day at a time.
We're working.
Well, there you have it.
There you
I
have
want to
it.
thank you guys for coming through. And also, I got a parting question. For the upcoming artists that are here, that are trying to do some great things, what would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
Advice. I would say, I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's just if you're doing this for the money, just stop. It's not gonna work out because there's a lot of challenges. I've had to deal with a lot of challenges,
Yeah.
nonstop, and it's if I was doing this for the wrong reason, it would not work out. To the point where I almost stopped. I don't want to get that deep into it, but part of me almost wanted to stop making music, but keep going because I just love what I do and I just want to help people. So
Keep going. Don't
Yeah.
do it for the money. Keep going.
yeah,
All right. Last question. What is your superpower?
my superpower. You want me to bust a freestyle right now? Getting wild, little 9 bars.
Let's
Do what I
do
do.
it.
Go
Do
star,
it.
young
Let's
superstar. I already
go.
started. This
The
man
Cypher
is going hard,
connection.
like James Harden.
You got a
We gotta
Cypher?
keep
This
talking, but
thing.
hold up. You see me rapping. This man is still going in. He's all about the action. Got to keep the mind active. Never really passive, but you seeing the passion. This man is so impassioned while he's over here just everlasting. Evergreen. God, you got to see every single thing that I see. Man, this is his only dream. Willie V with the Cypher connection. I know we said in everything that we got to do and set the bar. Set the bar high. Know we going so far. Know his man is here to ride. Know we going to take it off. Huh?
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah.
There it is. Yo. It's he come with tools. He's showing them. There you have it. Trip Digital Radio, Sound Art Expression, Cypher Connection. Thanks for having you. We will be back. Woo.